Hello, I'm Brian Fox. Welcome to I Hate Rock Music. This is another video in my series of jazz power trios and jazz bands who skirt the line between rock and jazz. And that usually means in a trio setting with an incredible amount of energy, with an incredible amount of technique, and an incredible amount of volume. And there's a whole bunch of different bands that have different approaches that are interesting in themselves. And to this video, I'm going to talk about SEABROOK Power Plant, a really unlikely band, definitely under a lot of people's radar. But it's Brandon Seabrook on guitar and banjo, Tom Blancarty on bass, and Jared Seabrook, Brandon's brother, on drums. They put out a album in 2015 called SEABROOK Power Plant, and it's definitely unlike any of the other jazz rock hybrids out there. First of all, Brandon Seabrook is a very capable guitar player, but he makes really interesting choices. There's not a lot of shredding on there and a lot of crazy guitar solos. He tends to focus in on some rhythmic pulses and unusual ways to approach the guitar, but definitely in the vicinity of jazz and rock. The rhythm section is very swinging and very propulsive. And then he adds some really peculiar guitar parts, and there's one solo on there that's basically just fast picking on a single note or a pattern of notes, but played at incredibly rapid speed, and so pretty unusual technique. He's got several other records out there too that demonstrate a wide spectrum of what he can do. But one of the things that's interesting about SEABROOK Power Plant is I'm not sure how many times anybody's out there has heard a power trio with a banjo. Really has to be heard to be believed. In the hands of Brandon Seabrook, it becomes a reality. And if I'd seen the idea written on paper, I would have been pretty skeptical, but actually hearing it, it's pretty impressive. So this is one of the more unusual jazz rock power trios that I'm going to talk about because the whole idea of incorporating a bunch of trio work with the guitar and then some trio work with the banjo is really pretty exceptional. Probably this may be the only one. But once again, I'll put the link below. You check it out. You're going to hear something you've never heard before. There's one great song on there that's totally heavy. Once again, just playing some interesting guitar patterns with no shredding, but with such a fat, distorted tone and such heavy work, it really comes across almost in the territory of jazzy or Black Sabbath. And so, in the midst of these banjo trios, you have some pretty heavy stuff. So, a really unusual band. SEABROOK Power Plant. Check them out. I'm Brian Fox. Thanks for watching I Hate Rock Music.